And you were on tour with the Pussycat Dolls, and you traveled Asia, you traveled the whole world. And what was that like for you? Because we're broadcasting in many of the places where you just performed recently, in Japan and Hong Kong and all throughout Asia. And so, those experiences to be on stage in a country where they don't speak English, but they knew all the words to all of your songs.
Well, that's the good news. The good news is when you can't speak the language, that you speak the language of music and the language of, somehow everyone understands the word love. So as long as I can say I love you 100 times, somehow we get through the show. And I've got very special fans, at the risk of sounding slightly, I guess, pretentious, I would like to say I have the best fans in the whole world. They dress like the music, and they emulate me when they come to the shows. Not in the spirit of celebrating Gaga myself, but in celebrating the idea of the fame, which is that you can be whoever you want to be. It doesn't matter how much money you have or where you're from. All that matters is that you have your ideas and your creativity. And my hair bow is kind of a good example. I know that some people view my fashion as kind of kooky, avant-garde statement, but it's actually a statement about being a kid in the streets that wants to express herself. You can buy a hair extension for $3, and I tie it in a knot and stick it on my head, and suddenly I feel like I can do anything. So that's the message. It's small, but my fans understand.
And this weekend you're going to be on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, apart from singing?
Well, I'm going to perform Paparazzi in a very new way, and I've got a couple of surprises in store.
And how about the tour, the rest of the year? You're going to be traveling around the world and performing more and
yes,
more.
Yes, I'm going to be on tour, and I'm going to be traveling the entire world next year as well, in my first solo arena tour. I start in Australia and I go all around Europe, and then I come back to America, and I'm just so excited. I mean, I can't believe that just a year ago I was in clubs, and then this year I'm going to be in huge venues playing for 10,000 people. What
about acting? You have such a great, charismatic personality. Have you thought about acting as well?
No. Like I said, I'm really focused on the music right now. I still have a lot to prove, I feel. I've been given a tremendous amount of credit for the number of songs that have done well, and I think it takes a lot more than a few singles to secure yourself in the world. So I just want to keep being as prolific as I can be and put out great music and show my fans all the love I can show them and continue making my father proud.
Well, check her out. It's Lady Gaga, who's our special guest here on The Voice of America, on her way to 4 #1 hits from the debut album. And I wanted to give you a chance to say hi to the troops who are tuned in right now around the world as well, because they love your music. I get lots of email
I love
requests.
them too.
So just look at the camera and send a little Lady Gaga love.
Well, hello to all the troops who are working so hard to keep us all safe. I love you so much, and your work is so greatly appreciated by all of us. We love you. Bye.
Thank you, Lady Gaga. This is The Voice of America.